Hi Libra, how's it going? This is Sarah with Earth to Sarah Tarot. I am just gonna jump right into your relationship reading for the month of August. I'm sure everybody knows about the eclipse coming up, the new moon in Leo, the eclipse in Leo, solar eclipse. We just had the lunar eclipse in Aquarius. So, speaking of, there we have first card up is the sun. Yeah, so lots and lots and lots of planetary stuff going on. Lots and lots of politics going on. And as you know, you are the scales, the sign of justice, or the card of justice in the tarot. You're about equalizing things, balancing things, weighing possibilities out. The High Priestess. Okay. Seeing all sides of the coin. Well, that's only two, but all sides of things. Wow. 3 major arcanas right out the gate, Libra. So, listen, I don't really have a lot of Libra people in my life. I can't think of too many. I know, like, have known Libras and stuff, but not a lot that are currently in my life. So sometimes I am able to relate certain things or situations to people that I know. Oh, wow. The 10 of Cups. I think I have my, oh yeah, that's what's going on. My things, usually I have this turned the other way, so the cards might be a little more crammed than normal here. But we're just rolling with it, Libra, so I'm going to try not to mess with them too much. But anyway, that's great. I don't really know what's going on in your life, so I'm just going to see what the cards tell me and hope that some messages come through for you guys, and it's looking really, really, really beautiful. So that's nice. I mean, lucky Libra. Great. What else was I saying? So, yeah. So we've got 3 majors and a 10 right off the bat, Libra. It looks like the solar eclipse will be bringing you some power, some happy memories, some happy relationships, luck. The Wheel of Fortune is out on the table. 2 10s. 2 10s. So October might be a big month for you. Stuff going on in October. You might have, you know, and that's also, I think this card too is turning to autumn. So when autumn comes about, there might be some family stuff going on, or you know, seeing your family, going back home, something like that. Here's another 10. Look at you. Okay, the King of Cups. So you could be in a relationship with a water sign, Leo, fire sign, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles here, which could be an earth sign. So there's lots of different energies here, but I'm feeling a lot of fire sign pull and water. So I'm getting more fire and water, and this being more your energy. Wow. Yeah, definitely a fire sign. Like I said, I'm getting more fire energy, and out pops the Aries card, the Emperor. It's like you're having you're in a relationship, or you have someone for sure. There's definitely someone on your mind, Libra. I'm getting the sense that there's somebody thinking about you, or you're thinking about someone, and I'm trying to determine if you are just living in a dream world here, or are you actually, like, is this all actually real? Six of Swords as the outcome. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. So lots and lots of stuff going on. Lots of things to talk about. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 majors, 3 tens. It's almost like you're saying to this person, or your expectations for what you want in a mate are very, very high, Libra. Like, how you want to be treated is sunshine and rainbows and butterflies and sunflowers. And the reality is that it's not always like that. The reality is that if you are dealing with a fire sign, they're a lot more flexible than, say, a Scorpio, or this water energy might be a little more protective and jealous. They're not jealous, but they require a lot of effort. They're very lively. And so they move quickly. Their pace is like boom, 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 boom. And they operate on just pure energy and vitality. And they have goals. And they're very sure of themselves. And you're not it's not that you're not sure of yourself, but like I said, you can be an indecisive person because of your ability to see all sides of the story. So you'll go, well, I don't know, this person like this and this like this. So if you look at it that way, you just want to make sure everybody has enough and everything's okay. But you do get hung up on happy endings. And you want happy endings for everyone. And you want everyone to feel good. And this is the energy that we're really going to need with this eclipse. If Leo gets out of control, and especially with the president and current situations, this masculine energy, this patriarchal male that's trying to like peep back through and control the feminine. Here's feminine and masculine right here. So, and then the wheel. Things are changing dramatically in the world, in societal roles. Everything is not how it used to be, where the man goes to work, the woman stays home and cooks and does the housework and things like that. Societal roles, the masculine and the feminine, are changing, and what we consider to be a perfect couple, a perfect situation, I don't think is all about those usual steps anymore of getting engaged. The man courts the woman, then you get a ring, then you get married, and then you have a baby and buy that storybook thing is not so much a reality. And that's what was my issue with, is this real or is this a fantasy? Because I feel like you do want that old traditional story, that fantasy of how it should go. And that's not if you're a woman or you're a man, but I'm just seeing, like, for some crazy reason, I've never felt this way before about the tarot cards, aside from this 6 right here. I feel like this is a Disney movie. Like, I'm looking at a Disney movie. Like, birds flying around. This is like Snow White, listening to the birds sing, and the rainbow is in the distance, and the babies are innocent. It's just very innocent, and I love that vibe about you, Libra. There's this innocence that I feel. Like this, everything can work out, right? Everything can be okay, right? And I love that, and I want you to still feed that, but I want you to dose it with a sense of reality as well. Because the reality can be this. This person on a regular basis could be, if you're dating a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, they can be dreamy like that too, especially Pisces, where everything's rosy. You want this man to come and kiss you and buy you roses and, you know, treat you like a king or a queen. I mean, yes, that's the way it can be sometimes. Yeah, totally. You can have a great, that's like the honeymoon. Okay, I'm seeing one situation here. So this is like how things go when you first meet. And then it's like you have a fight, and this very calm, very innocent, very sweet, very friendly guy or girl turns into this: protective, jealous, bossy, controlling, demanding. I want, I need, I am, I will, I go. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And that can be this subconscious, this feminine side, this duality of black and white. See, the high priestess holds secrets. She knows the things that nobody knows. She's that gut feeling, that intuition that people are born with, that we all have. Libra, you have it too. I know everything's up here for you, and even when you feel a gut feeling, sometimes you block it out with your logic and like, oh, is it fair? Is it right? You're like, dee. But she's all about, no, she's about her feelings entirely. This is the moon. This is that lunar eclipse. So even after, like, say, if you just got in a relationship after the 7th or something, you get in a fight, you see this person's inner self. You see what they're afraid of, or you show what you're afraid of, or you have a fight or a disagreement, or you start talking about politics and you both see things differently. Maybe they see things black and white, and you're like, oh, no. It's not right or wrong. It's everybody wins. It's fair, right? And all of a sudden there's these things that you didn't know about them. This fantasy, this perfect relationship starts to feel like this. Okay, the 10 now turns into this happy rainbows and butterflies and dates and courting turns into work. Oh, I have to sit here and listen to your fears and your anxieties, and I have to do a lot of things to keep this relationship like this. I have to work really hard to keep it like this. It's not always like this. It's work. Work to keep this going, to keep this happy feeling going. And, you know, then this person is now red-faced, angry, scary. This calm, cool, collective person can also be this. Everybody has this duality inside them, a masculine and a feminine side. Our masculine side, our sun sign, is the sign that we sort of outwardly project to the world. The sign that's most familiar, the thing that is energetically serving us. Our moon sign is like the high priestess. That's our shadow side. That's the side that we keep more to ourselves. That's our black and our white, our dark and our light. This is the feminine. That's our emotions. That's deeper than just the surface. So scratching down below the surface of someone, you'll find this. Right? And it comes right after that with time. Next we have, I'm seeing this as a clock for you. So with time, you might find that your perfect scenario is a little different than you thought. It doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean you turn around and leave. It just means that it's not always this. People have different moods, and if you're a Libra male watching this, I'm sure you can attest to women having different moods and women being one way when you meet them. Oh, I'm going to go out with my friends tonight and we're going to go play poker. And at first, your girlfriend's like, totally, yeah, go out with them, enjoy. And you're like, okay, cool, bye. Everything's rainbows and butterflies. Then time passes, a couple months, a week, a year, 10 years, who knows? Time. Things change, people grow, people get closer. And then you say to your girlfriend, I'm going to go out with my boys and go play poker. And she's like, I'm going to go out with my boys and go play poker. And she's like, no, you're not. Rawr. You didn't do the dishes. You didn't clean up. You didn't do this. You can't go spend money. We need to save. And it turns into a fight. It turns into something different. Or the other way around. It turns into a burden. It turns into something that feels exhausting, something that you have to work towards. Because the Emperor isn't afraid to do work. The Emperor is not afraid to protect what's his. He's mean. He can be mean and aggressive. Look at him. If he wants to, he will slice your head off. He's no joke. So it's like, yes, he runs shit. He totally runs shit, and anyone who's a boss, they have to have a little bit of, fear embedded in the people that are below them so that they can maintain their superiority. But anyway, dealing with that side of this person is going to be a little harder, okay? So don't be disappointed. Don't allow yourself to get your hopes up so strong or think that everything is so perfect, and then, when people change and time passes and things are different, want to leave. Like if you're thinking about, oh, this isn't so smooth anymore, this girl isn't so great anymore. When we first met, she was like this, she made me feel fine, and now she's making me feel like what I do is a burden, or when I want to go out with my friends, I have to feel guilty about it or explain myself, this is if you're a Libra male and you're dating a woman or something, that is, and it can make you feel like nothing you do pleases him or her. I mean, with time, as time goes on in every relationship, we have to start to adjust. We have to start to recognize certain things that trigger people and make them, before it gets to be an issue, before it gets to be a big deal. So, Libra, don't spring this on randomly to your partner. If you find that things, I just am getting a very, like, two separate stories right here. This is one, this is another, and this is kind of what we can expect given, the time. So if things used to be rosy and now you're seeing that there's a lot more work involved and you're learning a lot more about this person, it's like a pomegranate. You see the pomegranates inside. Pomegranate represents feminine and, the creation and pregnancy, and it's like the depth of their soul, but when you cut open a pomegranate, there's a bunch of little tiny seeds inside. It's like, so when you start to peel the layers back of this person, you're going to see that there's more to them. And from what it seems, I mean, the Emperor is a strong person. They're very trustworthy, they're very honorable, but they're difficult to get along with. They take a lot to keep up with. They do like things a certain way. They are stubborn. Aries people, or if this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they are very will strong, headstrong. So I'm really seeing this as one relationship. It could be two different relationships that you have as well, where you have someone that you spend a surface level time with and they are just they're just like it's just a very positive feeling when you're with them, and then you have someone else that you want to put more work into getting to know, and your connection is a little deeper if it is two people. But I'm really feeling like it's the same person and there's just this duality to them, and you're trying to decipher if they're everything that you built up in your mind. I'm feeling like this is just this queen, this beautiful person. And this could be, same for the male card. This is like ideal male, ideal female scenario, ideal mate. So whatever sex you are or whatever party you're interested in, it's like you built this male or female up in your mind to be this wonderful person, and now that time has passed, you're wondering if they're everything that you thought they were. You're feeling a little disappointed in how things are going. It's like now it seems that they're just kind of out for themselves, or maybe you're more independent lately. As of late, it's not like you're doing as many things together, but either way, it's a fact that when you start getting to know somebody, it does take time to see their true colors. Now I'm seeing that this person is a good person. Why? Because all three characters here are very respectable people. Emotionally sound, secure, trustworthy, loyal, and this person protects, provides, earns money, probably is a boss or a CEO or has money. That's another thing that Libra, I know, is important to you, whether you're a male or female, being financially secure. And these people are, and so is this person. So, and I feel like this is all representing one individual that you have on your mind, and you're just wondering, did I build them up, or is it true? Are we gonna continue in harmony and continue on together, and is this thing something that's gonna move forward and last? Or have I built them up in my mind and now like the time is kind of expiring? It's getting too hard. I don't know, Libra. But I feel like this is a good relationship, and the timing's right, because a king, a successful person that's already, especially Libra, if they already have a job and you already have a job, that's all you're missing. Like if you've both made it to this point in life, this 9, you've been disciplined, you feel good, you feel confident, you feel ready for a relationship, you feel like solid and good, and the only thing missing is a partner, then, like take the time, do this. The timing's right, It's not always going to be rainbows. Sometimes it's going to be difficult. Sometimes you're going to have to really climb and claw at the relationship to be on the same page. But it seems stable. It seems 4s are about stability. Again, if you're dating an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're coming up strong. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the same way. Both very strong characters again. And like I said, if you're totally single and there isn't anybody, this eclipse, it doesn't happen, the solar eclipse in Leo, this is the card of Leo, does not happen until the 21st. So I would say after the 21st, up until the 10th, like I said, up until the 10th. It could happen in October because these 10s are very strong here. You will meet somebody and it'll be just like, what the heck? This person dropped out of the sky or what? Because, I mean, these two together, extremely positive, happy endings. I mean, great messages. And it's, you know, out of the blue. It's like a lucky drop. Yeah. Well, I hope that made sense, Libra, and I am super excited for you. Tell me if this makes any sense. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Please, 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 since these two things came up in your reading, if you don't know your moon sign, cafeastrology.com is a quick, easy way to just have that spit out for you. But check out your sun sign and your moon sign. There's two different sides, and same for your potential partner, somebody that you're thinking about, this person that you're thinking about. Check those both out and see what they are, because as time goes on, you're going to see both sides of this person, and everybody has a masculine and a feminine side. I have a masculine side, you have a masculine side, you have a feminine side, I have a feminine side, both, right? And these things come out. And relationships take work. And is this person worth all the work? Is it going to be something that you're going to move forward? This is about movement forward. You know, maybe going on vacation, maybe taking them to meet your parents. You know, this is like travel, but not far away. So to me, it's like you're analyzing rather this person is someone that you're going to move on with you, that you're going to bring home to mom and dad, that you're going to keep going with. Now, if you're married, it's like sometimes things are really, really good and sometimes they're not. Maybe you're losing connection with your partner's soul being. They're not telling you something, they're keeping a burden from you, and that's why sometimes they appear angry and aggressive and irritable, because they need you to dig a little deeper, they need you to ask questions, they need you to tune in to this feeling, because inside maybe they're hurting and they're not telling you. That's if you're married and you're noticing like a flip-flop with your partner. They're hiding a burden inside at night while they go to sleep, and in the day they're projecting this, and in the night they feel differently. So it's just a matter of you getting to the bottom of what those issues are and fixing them and moving on. And it could be work related. It's just like they're exhausted. So yeah, both of these people are great caretakers as well. They like to provide. So it seems to me like some positive stuff going on. Have a great month of August. I really hope that this eclipse brings you all of this. And I mean, I hope it's not a dream and it's a reality for you. So thank you so much, and I will see you next month. Namaste. Bye, Libra.